welcome to the Nerd Hour, and I took some time out from my Star Trek convention to come here. You could probably get me at MySpace. I can't get a girlfriend.com. It's very good. I know that it's such a wonderful time to be here. We're going to be doing the news soon. And and I can't wait to meet the star of our show. He knows he knows all about he's been almost everywhere. He's been to Virginia Beach, and he's been to Charlottesville. He's been everywhere, and it's so nice, to come here. If you don't know my name, my name is well, it's not important. I'll tell it to you later. Actually, my name is Farquhar Gaylord, and you see, I don't really get out very much. I'd like to know, what's going on in the world. This guy he seems to know everything. Don't know why I look like Tina Fey. I was very androgynous when I was a teenager. If you couldn't tell me, you couldn't tell if I was a boy or a girl. I looked a lot like.
Now it's time for In the News with your host, Yassa. Hi there.
Oh man, aren't you?
My name is Yassa. Some people call me Yasser Arafat, but I kind of look like him a little bit, don't I? Now today we're going to do the news. Today this is my lovely sidekick, my nerdy sidekick.
Gaylord. Gaylord Farquhar.
Gaylord Farquhar?
Yes.
Okay, Gaylord Farquhar.
I'm very good at cracking nuts.
You crack nuts?
Yes, I'm very good at.
Do you take the chipmunk's nuts and crack them?
I usually chase after chipmunks.
Do you really?
And eat their nuts. It's really
now.
nice.
Where's your pen dispenser?
Oh, I love NASCAR. I think NASCAR is going to be.
You like NASCAR?
This is my NASCAR shirt.
Right.
This smells just like.
What do you think about my mustache?
It looks very nice.
You like my mustache?
It's very nice, almost like Jeff Gordon.
Yes.
This jacket just like smells just like Jeff Gordon's outerwear.
Does it really?
It's very nice.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah.
My name is Yassa, and in the news today we saw in Istanbul, Turkey, two cocks fighting. It was a cockfight with blades and apparel and all. And they were fighting with their cocks on. And one of the news, and then the news, one of the cocks got soft.
Well, I love cockfights. Every time I go to Mexico, I usually sing the Mexican national anthem.
Do you really?
Before the cockfight, yes.
Do you really? Now, is your eyesight pretty bad?
Oh, I got these glasses from Kim Il-jung, a friend of yours.
Did you really?
Out in the Middle East.
Is that right?
He's a friend of mine too, Kim Il-jung. I really love his hairstyle.
They look really fogged up there, Sonny.
Well, I tell you something. Every time I watch Beverly Hills 90210 or Miami Vice, I just get so excited watching, and I download all this wonderful pornography from the internet. Some of it even has girls in it.
That's
really
right.
Nice. Yeah.
Well, you know what we do in Istanbul, Turkey? The women are clothed and their heads are their faces are covered up too. And we go there, we talk to our lady friends, and they do what the man says. Now, you see this right here, Sonny?
Yeah.
This is the biggest one of them all.
Let me see.
You see that? This is the biggest one of them all right here. This thing right here.
Yeah.
Can we get a little close up there, Mr. Cameraman, of my little extension right here. You'll see this right here is all I need to do what I've got to do. So any woman wants to be excited, they go through the bushes of my bush right here, and they go right to my extension. This is my pube. My pube! And this is my extension right here. And it's triggered to go into any surface at any time. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay, it's that long.
When I go to college, downtown, we think that if a man has a big nose, he has big fingers and
Yes.
big other things.
Yes.
You know, a man should have a nose like
Well, how do you know
like a Roman emperor.
How do you know so much about a man's organs?
I don't know. I spend a lot of time with my male friends.
Do you?
know. Yeah.
You like science fiction?
Yeah, because there are no girls in it.
Right.
Yeah, I love, I mean, all the girls that were in Lord of the Rings, all the girls that were in Star Wars, all the girls that were in Star Trek.
Yes. You like the nerdy things in life.
Yes, I do. I do. It's very...
The Star Trek convention.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, you know, you know what, you know who never makes any money? The only person who doesn't make any money at a Star Trek convention is the hookers.
Yes.
They never make money there. I don't know why.
Well, you see, I don't need anything else. I can get on the camera here and give you all the news. Zippity-doo-doo-dah, zippity-yay. And it doesn't matter about anything else, because what comes out of my mouth is lots of information. You get through the pube right here, get through my pube, and then you come right to the surface here. And ladies, this is all you need. Now, guys need not to apply, because I don't service guys. I only service the women, because yassa likes the women. But you got to mind your place, you got to mind your P's and Q, and obey. Love, honor, and obey. Yassa.
Yassa, that's my baby. I tell you, no
Yes,
sir,
sir.
I don't mean maybe. But I tell you, I wish next time you shave your mustache, can I borrow that hair? Because I'd like to glue it on my chest.
You have no chest hair.
I have no chest hair. In fact, it took me all my life to grow this much.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Now, is that
A lot of people think I'm Tina Fey.
When's the last time you washed your hair, boy?
I wash my hair every day.
Do you really?
Yeah, whether I need it or not. It's
wash your
kind
hair?
of like flowing and
Right.
stuff. Yeah. I'm just a kid. I'm about 18, 19 years old.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm looking forward.
Have you had puberty yet?
Puberty?
Yes, puberty.
I thought I had it, but somebody said I have a lot to look forward to.
Right.
I'm going to ask questions.
So you're a late bloomer, in other words.
Bloomers, I've never seen bloomers. To me, girls are icky. Ew. They're friends,
Right.
and
Well, if you hung around Yassa, you might be changed a little bit. If you listen to Yassa and read my books and go through the chronologies of Yassa's everyday's movements, and I ain't talking about bowel movements, I'm talking about movements, you'll know, and you might become a little bit more of a man's man, which I guess you already are a man's man.
I'm like a boy's boy.
You're a boy's
More
boy.
like it right
Yes.
now. Let me.
I want to snort some Coke right now. You got some Coke for Yassa to snort? Have you ever snorted some Coke?
No, I don't know anything about
You don't?
life. I wake up every morning, go on the internet,
Yes.
and I'm
You're one of those hackers, aren't you?
not really.
You hack people, don't you?
My roommate, he's on the football team. He has a smoker's hack.
Yes.
I guess from and all the girls that are, it just makes me sick. All the all that pantyhose
Want some?
and
Want some?
Want some
Well, it's
what?
fresh.
No, I have plenty. I have plenty in my own. Yeah.
Yes, well, these are fresh. These are godsend made out of gold. Yeah,
I know.
Have a sniff.
I mean,
sniff there.
Did you eat Ben Gay this morning or something? It's all over your fingers.
Well, I don't know about that. So rumor tells
Did you
me
stick that in the camera?
that you put Ben Gay down the bottom orifice.
I used to be I used to be on the gymnastics team.
Did you really?
And I was I loved the Olympics.
Yes, you
and
did.
that's how the coach used to get us going. He was a very fine priest, our coach, and he would get us going. In the locker room, in the shower room, in the on the retreats. So we had.
Well, now, did you used to point, or did the kids used to point and laugh at you?
Only in the shower.
Yes.
Only in the shower.
Right.
But in real life, no.
They didn't point
I could have just pointed and laughed at them myself. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's.
So now, you didn't have a mother
Never been to
figure.
bed.
You didn't have a mother figure in your growing up when you were a kid, did you?
Mother figure. The only to me, my idea of a great mother is someone like Shirley Jones or Florence Henderson. Good singer.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey.
Yeah.
My pube is fine, and so is my doof. I am happy to say it be that long. Now tell us now, did we hear that it was snowing in Montana? How many inches did Montana get in snow? Well, how many inches did St. Helen herself get?
No, Helena got 6 inches last night.
Did she really?
But I think it was 6 inches of snow.
Oh.
I don't think it was any other way.
You don't think it was
yeah.
6 inches of
I
snow?
mean, I don't know these things. I'm a mere boy.
You're a mere boy. You're a boy's boy, as you
I'm
say.
a boy, yeah. When I was younger, I looked just like a girl.
Did you?
I look more manly now.
Right.
But I mean, you couldn't tell when my hair was longer. You couldn't tell if I was a boy or a girl. But I looked like Winona Ryder. But let me tell you something. It kind of evened out because my girlfriend, she looked like. She looked like Kenny G.
Yeah.
So so it kind of evened out there.
You got some candy covered.
Every girl in my high school looked like Kenny G. I don't know.
Yes, I wants to snort.
Yes. Well, I tell you what, quite the sniffer there.
Yes, I got the hound's
Show the
nose.
profile.
I've got the hound's.
Look at that.
I've got the hound's nose. I'm a bloodhound.
God, you look like Jimmy Durante with a mustache there.
Yes, and it's just like this.
Yeah.
I am the Omega, I am the Oretha, and I am Yassa. Ladies, bow down to Yassa. Yassa is the man in the room. Now, we need to talk about one thing because we need to let the two host and co-host come in here in a second.
Oh, they're very handsome.
Oh, there's the aroma in this room here, I tell you. Now,
I especially like that Vinnie Mac. He's very good looking.
who's that?
I don't know.
Who is that? You mean the previous reject was on?
Oh, yeah,
That previous
that
reject?
guy. He's
Yes.
yeah.
Well, I am the bee's knees, and I'm going to go ahead and take some honey and take care of my cold, because I'm sniffing pretty bad. But remember, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-hey. My, oh my, St. Helen got this much. Now, you close it up for me, and we're going to just, I'm going to disappear. You close up the little skit, and we'll have more in a few.
This was a skit? I thought it was real.
It's always real. Well, finish it up for me, sir.
Well, anyway, I want you to know that you could find me on the internet. I'm on MySpace, and I just hate everything, and girls hate talent. No, music good. No. On tape, here he comes. Here comes Gorgeous George. All right, here we go. I will do that. Here we go. Hi, I'm Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Gorgeous George. How goes it? It's been a while. Back on your camera. I'll tell you when. I'll tell you when. And it's a wonderful thing to see me on your TV screen, of course. And I got to get my little cheat thing here, but that's all. It's all good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I feel in the mood to do a little sing, a little song. And you know what? I got my MP3 cheat thing right here, just in case I forget the words to the song. And here goes. And if this dang thing will work, we got it going on right here. Here you go. And that's not it. Okay. Just bear with me for 1 second, please. We'll get this thing working. Little typhoons happen. No, everything happens for a reason. All right. Why is this not working right? All right. We'll go without this. You'll never find someone just like me, someone who understands you like I do. You'll never see someone that can molest you. You'll be searching and searching your whole life through. Well, no ifs and buts or maybes, 'cause I'm the one that's loved you, and there's nobody else, nobody else. You'll never find someone as charismatic as I, someone who's been on public access TV for 12 solid years. You'll never see a show like mine in this network, 'cause I am what's causing all of this. Just you wait and see. And I wish you any bad luck, baby, 'cause I'm the only one that rules. You're never gonna miss my loving. You're gonna miss my loving, my love. Oh, you're gonna miss my loving when it gets way cold at night. In the long hours of the TV. You'll never find someone who has a longer schlong than mine. I'm only here for you, baby. Touch my head on the screen. Woo! You'll never see somebody like me on this channel, because there's only one Mona Lisa and one gorgeous George. Woo! I ain't bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the ifs and maybes. You're gonna miss my loving. You're gonna miss my loving. Woo! My love. You're gonna miss my loving when it gets way deep and cold out. Woo! All right. Let's get started.
Baby, what's causing all this? This is Gorgeous George. In effect, what is going down? How are we doing tonight on this hot summer July night? Gorgeous George is in the house. Woo, baby, woo! And I tell you what, Kevin, how are we doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing great.
Okay.
The equipment, isn't what it,
Yeah.
like it is. Keep your pants off, but it'll get better, I think.
Okay.
Hey,
Kevin, I got to keep my pants on around here.
let me tell you.
Okay, seriously.
This show is coming to you in, if you have a nice plasma TV, it's coming to you in LD TV.
LD?
And forget about adjusting the stereo, because there isn't any. It's monorail.
It's my
But,
roll.
yeah, but
Okay.
we are in color, which is
Okay.
nice. So for a change, so the station.
Well, we are in color. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's Gorgeous George. We ran a little bit of the first show that we did in this block. And it was a beautiful thing to see me once again in the blue robe, once again baby in the blue robe, once again blessing you all on camera. I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
made out of silk. It is what's causing all this, baby. It is one of those things. So we aired a little bit of the show. We had another good skit. Another good skit as always, because that's what we focus the show about, and we do
Yeah.
that.
It's very
A lot of things to talk about tonight. We're going to get right into it. As you know, the hot summer months are here.
You get a little
And,
closer.
the hot summer months are here. Jim, I'm going to have you come in and work with one camera. So choose the camera we're going to be on, and you just come on in here and work with that camera. We do a close-up, and then you can play with that camera right there. All right. Anyway, I'm going to fix my hair
I'm
right
gonna play
now.
too.
You going to play? What instrument are you going to play tonight, Kevin?
The bonophone.
The bonophone? Okay. And how does the bonophone work? Is it bona fide? Is it boned out?
It's yeah. It's very easy how to play it.
Right.
You just blow in one end and just move your fingers up and down the other end, and
kind of like a flute, isn't it? Huh?
Yes.
Kinda like a
yes.
flute?
That's how it's done.
Okay.
That's how it's done.
Any lather?
Lather.
Any lotion? No. Any KY? Okay.
No. They should put it in the symphony.
All right.
The New York Philharmonic.
What does it sound like?
Philharmonic.
What does the thing sound like when you blow it?
It sounds. It sounds.
Okay.
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's called a bona fide. It's bona fide and signified.
Yes.
It's also dedified.
Yeah.
Dedified.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the Children's Film Festival today.
That's right. Put your children in front of the screen. Put your children in front of the screen. We'll teach them the alphabet, and we'll teach them a thing or two about life as it is and the sexual overtures of what life should be about. And punani. I love punani. Kevin, do you love punani?
I like a prune Danish. I don't know what punani is.
Like punani?
Never.
Okay.
Don't know.
It's very prunelicious. Well, old skank from 1972. I love them old skanks of 1970-something.
I don't care what anybody says. I love bimbos.
No.
I can't get enough of them.
Right, I got you. All right, GorgeousGeorgeShow.net. GorgeousGeorgeShow.net. We appreciate everything you send. We're going to get into the topic in just a little bit. I'm going to say a few things right now. I have already stated my piece about Barry Bonds and the steroid fiasco and all that. I'm beginning to have a little changing my tune now about Barry Bonds. I mean, granted, yeah, we know that he's roided up and has been roided up, but this Jose Canseco needs to go back in the closet. This Jose Canseco, who's a flamer, who's a alleged flamer, is coming out here making accusations when he was the one that was doing all the roids himself.
Yeah.
And since he's an outcast from baseball in the major league, now the whole thing boils down to he's just going off in the tangent about, well, this guy did steroids, and I'm going to name names, and this guy did steroids, when the fact of the matter is he's making a profit off everybody else's misery, and he did steroids himself.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm not saying, Barry Bonds, did steroids, his head and his body bleaked up. But, you know what? I want Barry Bonds to break the record.
He looks like the Michelin.
I want Barry Bonds to break the record because, just because it's current, it's modern, and why not?
Yeah.
The whole thing, but Jose Canseco is a hypocrite. Jose Canseco, you're a hypocrite, you're a flamer. Go back to, he's a flamer.
I thought it was Mike Piazza was the...
No, but he needs to go back to his little hole and get that, go back to Florida where he's from, or in that little place where he had the thing attached to his leg where he couldn't get out. A prisoner in his own house.
Marcia Stewart type.
Yeah, he couldn't even get out of his house. And to go ahead and write a book, a crappy book like that, to signify, call out people's names when you were the biggest roid freak of them all, and did steroids yourself. How hypocritical can we get here?
Yeah.
And can we be?
Yeah.
So, now I want Barry Bonds to break the record.
Barry Bonds.
I want Barry Bonds to break the record because,
Barry Bonds
I just want
Barry Bonds looks like a balloon filled with walnuts.
Well, he's 40 going on like 41 now, and he's more injury prone than ever. And, it's taken him forever. He did beat, he did get Babe Ruth's record. He did surpass Babe Ruth, and he's about 20 shy from Hank Aaron. So 20 to 25 shy from Hank Aaron. So he's right in the general ballpark there.
Well, if he's in the ballpark, he shouldn't be hitting home runs. Let me tell you about. He's very naive. That guy, Barry Bonds. They asked him, "Do you know what steroids are?" And he thought you got it from sitting on his record players.
Okay. Also, too, Danica Patrick, the Indy racer. I don't like NASCAR. I hate NASCAR with a passion. But you know what? For old Richard Petty to come out there and make a tack on Danica Patrick, I know one dang thing. I don't like NASCAR, never have. But I will tell you this. Danica Patrick is definitely eye candy. Now she's in the Indy racing with, she races for Letterman and what's the other
Bobby
one?
Rahal.
There you go. And so now she wants to make a little more profit. Well, why would she want to do that? Well, I guess she's getting more money. It's all about the money. But Richard Petty and the other cronies there in NASCAR, all the NASCAR, the other cronies in NASCAR, are going off on Danica Patrick. Was saying, well, she can't do it. She hasn't won a race. Hey, let me tell you something. Not to say that I would ever watch it, and I will never watch it, but it would definitely boost up some ratings, and then Danica Patrick would be a name, and she's definitely eye candy. I mean, she's hot. She's a hot-looking babe.
Yeah.
She's a hot-looking babe. I just don't see.
Well, I don't know hot-looking babes.
You know.
I don't want them racing cars. What if they get in an accident?
No.
We'll put the ugly girls in there.
All right. Well, but I'm just saying.
No, let me tell you.
No, but it would definitely. People who don't watch would have a mild interest. People who wouldn't watch would have a mild interest because they want to know what Miss Patrick is doing. And they would want to know how Miss Patrick has won a race. And, I mean, granted, who's to say what? I mean, bottom line is it's not a freaking sport because you go back to the roots of the sport. It was based upon moonshine, okay? It's that redneck mentality, that redneck backwards mentality, a sport based upon moonshine. So, but hey, it would definitely be a look. It would definitely be a way for people to build support and watch the so-called event. That's all that is, basically.
Anna Kournikova. She never wins playing tennis, but
she's
people,
eye candy.
She's eye candy.
Eye candy, yes.
And she gets people watching tennis and interested in tennis because she looks pretty.
Yeah.
There's no reason why. I mean, there are people in NASCAR, white, male NASCAR drivers that haven't won races in years. So Bill Elliott, people like that. And so why not put someone else who's not who hasn't won in a while, who's never won before?
Right.
Get some new blood. I mean, in other sports,
Sharapova in tennis, now she's hot. Sharapova.
Who?
Sharapova?
Oh, yeah, Sharapova.
Sharapova is hot as hell. I mean,
Yeah.
I would want to impregnate her and have my baby, basically.
That's
I would want to impregnate her and for her to have the Geist baby.
Yeah.
The Christ baby, the Geist baby. That's right.
You're spelling your seed all over the place.
I'll
man.
tell you what. There's seed for a lot of women out there. There's plenty of seed out there for the perfect baby.
All right.
Because I am the baby maker.
Yeah.
Woo! The baby maker. Woo!
You're you're like Britney Spears' husband.
Don't compare me to that.
Better singer. And
Better singer.
at least you
Well-to-do.
you do more work than
In the mansion, and I'll tell you what happened to Boris tonight? Boris didn't show up, and he's obviously,
Who?
Boris.
Oh, wow. Well, he's probably
Did he call? I mean,
probably cleaning your toilet or
yeah,
something.
Boris didn't even show up tonight, and I wonder why. All right, of course, you people out there, you Nimrods out there that, you faithful people out there that watch me. Of course, you know that I had the gorgeous Wonder has a birthday coming up Sunday, and another year older, and we're not doing the party that we always have, but I am going to be going to Baltimore probably for my birthday. I'll probably either go to Baltimore, or we might do have a little shindig or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, Sunday is the holiday because it is my birthday, and it's one of those things to see the banks close, and even summer school's out, even though it falls on a Sunday. I guess the churches are closed because it's my birthday. And the fact that it's my birthday, all restaurants, all malls are closed because it's my birthday. It's my freaking birthday.
I think you look pretty good for your 50th birthday. I think you look damn good for 50.
Talk for yourself. Okay. I am 35 and holding here.
35 years old?
35 and holding. Thank you very much.
Hope I look as good as you when
That's
I'm
right.
35.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, we're going to get into some more talk in a little bit, but do you have anything that you want to interject or interreact to the populace out there before we get into topic?
Yeah, I want to. I think you know what restaurant we should go to? We should go to the. We should go to the Greca.
Greca.
Yeah, that's a good restaurant, isn't it?
It'd be nice to go to
Grace
Greca.
Street.
It'd be nice to go to. It would be nice to go to Greca if Greca was still there.
Oh, okay.
No doubt. If Greca
Maybe
was
they'll
still there.
reopen it. That's no excuse. Maybe they'll reopen it for your birthday.
Yeah, well, they should. There's always a good gentleman's club to go to too.
Yeah.
You go to a good gentleman's club.
I don't want to see gentlemen when I go to a.
Go to a gentleman's club. Well, you see
Oh.
punani.
Oh, okay.
You see punani, and and the aroma and all.
Fine woman.
Yes.
Miss Annie.
Miss Annie.
Yeah.
Miss Annie.
Poo Nanny.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard the term. I'm sure you've heard the term putang, right?
Putangi.
Putangi. Yes. There's Poo-Tang and there's Punani. Poo-Tang and Punani, all of the same derivative, all of the same,
Yeah.
derivative, the same thing, basically.
And you know what an astronaut goes for? Moontang.
Poo-Tang. Well, I was
That orange juice.
never big in Tang. Now, I remember back when I was a kid and I was sick as a dog. And Pops, old man told my Pops, "Hey, boy, we got some Tang for you inside we bought for you. You might want to have some Tang to feel better." I said, Tang. And, of course, the Tang is the powdered orange juice drink, and it's fruit-flavored Tang, And so it has the crystals in there, and so you stir it up and all that. He said, "Boy, now you want to feel better, have some Tang." So I go ahead and I just, said, try the Tang out, and it's fruity, it's tasty, but then, the flavor goes after a while. It's like you have it, so, then once you have it, the flavor's gone. It's like Gatorade. Gatorade works, Gatorade's fine, but then you have it, and then it's, you get tired of it.
That orange.
But Coronas, I never get tired of.
Yeah.
Coronas, I never get tired of.
You mix the Tang with the Corona.
You think?
That'd be good. Yeah. New drink.
Tangwona.
Mexican.
Tangwona.
Call it a Mexican astronaut.
Yes. No
Now.
doubt. No doubt.
An astronaut.
That's a little too close, sir.
Now.
That's a little too close.
Now, my parents did the same thing to me. I was sick, and it says, "We got some Tang for you." And I was 14 years old before I ever had that orange drink. And I said, "This isn't the Tang I'm used to."
Right. I got you. All right. Anything else you want to interject to these people out here before we get into the topic tonight?
Yeah. I was just walking by here. I'm the guy who changes the Dixie cup dispenser. And, and then they decided to put me on TV. So thank you, George.
Okay.
My name is Kay Lazar.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay. How bizarre?
It's so
How
bizarre.
So bizarre. It's Kay Lazar.
Kay Lazar is my name, and girls are my game.
That's right. You remember the first show you did with me?
Yes.
What was it? Okay, let's go back in time. The first show that you did with me, what was your very first show?
It was, if you run a clip of it, you probably won't recognize me with my clothes on. It was like a male underwear
Close that door, because I'm hearing another thing back there, and and that's interfering with our show. Whatever's going on is interfering with our show. If we can close that door.
Everyone's trying to disrupt this show.
That's right.
We can't do anything in peace.
So anyway, no, but the very first show, first show that you were on.
Yeah.
What did you do? What was your?
I think I was juggling.
Juggling act? No, actually, the first show you were my attorney.
My attorney. Yeah, your attorney. Yes. Yes.
And back then we called you Kenny.
Yes, I know. You never. I
thought your name was Kenny back then. I guess.
I never listened. When I was a lawyer, I never listened to my own advice. I don't listen to shysters.
Right. Yeah. I got you. So that was basically it, and you were my attorney on that show. So that was a very good show. All right, tonight we are going into a topic, and we always talk about this every now and then about the opposite sex, and of course, we are both heterosexuals now, are we?
We're homo erectus.
Yes, we're both. I can speak for both of us. Or at least speak for yourself. At least speak for myself, at least. That we are both heterosexuals.
Yeah.
Not metro.
Yeah.
Or federal.
Yeah.
Or detero, or maybe mitro, or
Yeah.
nitro, or tri.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're a real homo sapien.
Yes, we are. So, and then, why is it?
Yeah.
We've always asked this question before, and let's delve into it.
Mm-hmm.
Why do women like the bad boy? Now, I'll tell you why they like the bad boy.
Okay.
They like the bad boy because they feel like that's the only thing they can get is a bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
They like the bad boy because they feel protected by the bad boy. They like the bad boy because they feel like the bad boy is the one that talks down to the woman, and of course they like to be talking down to. Women like to be talking down to.
Yeah.
And
Really?
you go to the basis way back when, upon generating the man and the female.
Yeah.
And it boils down to, like Sigmund Freud, my favorite person. You taking notes?
Yeah, I
Taking
never
notes?
heard this before.
Well, you should.
Sigmund Freud.
You should take notes. Yeah.
Sometimes
Sigmund
a
Freud.
cigar is just a cigar.
Yes. The man is like the dog, bow wow wow protector. Or the woman is like the cat, meow and claws you for its attention.
Yeah.
So
I didn't
true.
know that.
So true. You didn't know that?
No.
I think we've.
I always thought
I thought we were talking about that
I don't think
before.
girls like bad boys like me all that much. I mean, they have their flings with me, but guys like me. But then they go on.
Well, yeah. Do you consider yourself to be a bad boy?
No.
You're not a bad boy?
No, but it's not my place to say that. I think the girls consider me the bad.
Right.
I think I'm the wonderful guy.
Yeah. Well, I myself am very unique. My mommy or my mother taught me how to do that. Chivalry is not dead. And I believe you take the chair out for the woman, you light her cigar, and you do for the woman.
You light her cigar?
You light her cigarette. Her story, her cigar, her cigarettes.
What type of woman are you going out with?
Her carrot stick, whatever. You get my gist without going through a lot of correction.
Yeah, I hope she gets your jizz too. Let me tell you something.
Well, she always gets the jizz.
Let me tell you something.
And I tell you what, in a straight shot.
I put all women on a pedestal, high enough so I can look under their dress.
That's right. Now I told you. Now, I told you this before. When I was in first grade, we had the first grade teacher, and she was one of my teachers. I forget what teacher she was. And everybody was like daring me. They said, "We dare you to go up and talk to Mrs. Christ, or I forget what her name was." But she was a hot-looking babe.
Mrs. Benzahurst.
She was a hot-looking babe. So then I went ahead and I took the dare, and I went ahead and at the end of class, I went ahead and I crawled under her dress. And I said, teacher, look at me. And she said, George, how dare you do that, looking under my dress? And I said, all I want is for you to rub my scalp and play with me, teacher. So, I mean, it's just one of those things because, I was a double dare. They said, we dare you to mess with the teacher. So I went under the dress and I took a snapshot too.
All right.
And it was a beautiful thing I saw.
Just with your phone?
No, I took a snapshot. It was a beautiful thing.
brownie?
It was a beautiful bush.
Right on.
It was a beautiful bush of trees.
Like our president.
And the trees were, were smiling at me, and I was smiling at them. Right. And I said, teacher.
I declare.
I had to take a picture. I like the aroma and the beautiful view.
Oh, really?
I like the beautiful view. Can I snatch up that view with my snapshot? And she said, George, how dare you? We're going to put you in detention for that.
So you took a snapshot.
I took a snapshot. A snapshot of a snapshot. And she said, I'm going to put you in detention.
Yeah.
So.
Teacher, I declare.
Yeah.
I see someone's underwear.
That's right.
You should have said.
You take the cigarette, like this. You put the cigarette down, okay, and you put your hands there, and you put your hands, and you put your fingers, and you spread. You spread. Take your fingers and spread them, and say, "Now this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. I must operate. I am a gynecologist. I have lots of malpractice suits. This is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you.
Yeah.
Hold still."
Teacher, you should. I already said that.
That's right.
No, I mean that's.
Jim,
very nice.
Yeah, if you could come back in here with the camera.
That's very nice.
If you could, I want to go work on this camera right here.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, so pretty much that's that boils down to that, and that's how we work with that. So no, but it's always about. I don't know why that was. It's about the bad boy, and then the bad boy this and the bad boy that, and do that. Right. Jim, yeah, if I could, yeah. It's on this camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but it's always the bad boy.
Yeah.
The bad boy gets this, the bad boy gets all that. And it's just I don't understand.
Really?
Why that is the case.
Well, you gotta either know these things or you don't, pal.
I don't say that. You know these things or you don't? Well, please enlighten me.
All right. Let me tell you something. This is how it's done, pal.
Okay. This is how it's done. Now, should I take notes?
Yes. Take some notes. Now.
Okay.
I made a little story last week about
All right.
the Go-Go's.
Did you?
Concert I went to.
Okay.
And about meeting one of the girls. Oh, look. I'll tell the story.
Tell the
I'll
story.
do it on the phone.
Tell the story.
I'm telling it to you, pal.
Tell me
You should
the
be
story.
listening. Anyways, and
Okay.
tell me on television.
Hold on a second. Hello?
Anyway, let me tell you. I went.
Who's this?
No, this is very entertaining.
Oh, Travis. How you doing, Travis? What's going on?
Why don't you make it? What? Can we hear him? This is a telemarketer.
Okay, well, thank you, Travis.
He wants George
And
to
we
buy some.
wish you were here tonight helping us out, but that's cool.
He wants to buy some.
Jim says, and Jim says hi to you also, too. Says hi to you.
Can we
He
hear
says
him?
hi.
Put
Actually, can you hear him? I don't know if we can hear
We
him.
can't hear him.
Okay, I'll talk.
We can
Okay,
hear
wait,
that.
no. All right, here we go.
Love y'all, man. I'm here with my kids, but I love y'all, man.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm not sure if you're coming in. I'm trying to put you on the air, on the phone here. Say that again.
I love y'all, man. Y'all are the best. I'm telling you what, if you got $2 or $3, put it on the Gorgeous George show because this shit is going to win.
Exciting.
It's going to win. It's going to win.
Well, Travis, I do appreciate it, Travis, and maybe we can have you here next week. Thank you very much. Take care. All right. That's good. That's good. It's good to hear that Travis. It's a shame that Travis couldn't show up tonight, but that's good that he called. And my phone's about ready to die anyway, so let me turn it off here.
Thank him for disrupting the show.
That's okay. That's okay. And so, and we encourage other people, too, to call the phone. We can encourage other people to call my cell phone, too.
Yeah.
Yes. So as you were saying.
I forgot what I was going to say. No, I went to the Go-Go show, and I had a wonderful time with one of the Go-Go's. I forget which one. But the only time that's ever happened before was when I was a younger man.
Right.
I went, about 20 years ago, I went to the Tanya Tucker concert, and I got to meet her before the show.
Right.
And I thought I was in like that. This is at the
You were in
State
like
Fair.
Flint?
I was in like Flynn, and I thought I was.
Right.
And then she led me into a room, and then she came in with her newborn baby Presley.
Right.
And she goes, "Okay, I'm going to do a show, and I'm going out with somebody else." I was stuck babysitting the cats. I said, all right, I better learn. And
Did she tell you?
I better learn how to do it.
Did she tell you?
with the women.
Did she tell you to stand by your man?
No, that's Tammy Wynette.
Okay, I'm
she
sorry.
bought the
That goes to show.
Tanya Tucker.
Tammy Wynette. It's all the same to me, as far as I'm concerned. It's all the same.
Well, I tell you something. It would have been different for me if Tanya Tucker would have stayed in that room.
Yeah.
So I said I'd better learn. Now let me tell you something, geeks and nerds and all the guys who need girlfriends out there. This is how it's done. You don't try to be like all the other guys. Try to be different. In fact, anything having to do in life with getting a job, getting a girlfriend, getting anywhere in life, you have to set yourself off as different from everyone else. If you're just like everybody else, then she's going to pick the richest, most good-looking guy.
Well,
a good family.
if we're talking about rich, need you say more because I am Rockefeller, baby. That's all there is to it. We're talking about money. You're talking about foundation. I am Rockefeller. I have the full package. I have the hands to massage. I have the way to put the calamine oil on your buttocks like sandpaper. We blow a kiss up your buttocks, and we smooth your buttocks with calamine lotion, the same like sandpaper. It's nice to smooth and chilling effect. And as your good little girl, we'll put some ice cubes down there, and we'll slurp it up.
All right.
We'll slurp up the ice cubes up, the crap is there. But anyway,
good for you.
I think it works. I think it really does work. Yeah. No, but like I said, it is what it is. It boils down to that the bad boy gets the girl. The bad boy gets the girl, and that's usually the case. No, I'm telling you.
And that's the way it should be.
But you look at it for the point is, the values, the characteristics of the person, if you got a big wallet, if you got the money, you got, it should have to be based upon that.
You don't need any of that.
It is based upon it, Kevin. It's a very materialistic world that we live in.
Well, then
as Madonna said, we live in a materialistic world.
Madonna is a multimillionaire.
That's
If the girls that you like only like money, then I suggest you find different girls.
I'm talking in generality, my friend.
Someone with values.
I'm talking in generality. I'm talking about the way the responses are. I'm talking about the everyday basis upon what women go for. Women go for that's what the values, the old-fashioned values upon. Well, he seems like a nice guy. He looks like a nice guy. He's care. Well, but it's more the Generation X, our age, and Generation Y, especially the Generation Y women. It's all upon what you can do.
My kind of women.
Upon what you can do for them.
And that's what I'm saying, and that, it shouldn't have to be that way. It should be based upon that. It should be based upon mano a mano, physical attraction and all that. But yet, a lot of marriages too, are convenience. A lot of marriages that are involved are marriages out of convenience. It's upon this person have this and have that, basically.
No.
I guess.
Well, I mean, just because that happens that way doesn't mean it should happen that way. I mean, they're bad marriages.
Well, I understand it, and that's exactly what I'm saying. It shouldn't happen that way, but in generalities, in the majority and generalities, it is that way.
All my relationships are successful. Really?
Are they?
Yeah.
A lot of hair washing?
Well, hopefully.
A lot of lathering?
A lot of fun.
Okay.
I mean, no, I mean, they that they don't, nothing good lasts forever, unfortunately, but I mean, there's no, I still hope it.
Well, the way I see it is, as the song would go by Tina Turner, what you see is what you get. So ladies, what you see, baby, is what you get. The Mac Daddy, the man who's causing this wonderment for all you people out there, especially for the ladies, I am what's causing this. And that's what it boils down to. So ladies, touch the hand on the screen. Whoa! There's shivering. Touch the hand. You feel the hand coming through. There's a little shiver, but that's all right. Give me a call, and we'll go ahead and put the fire out, baby. Woo! We'll put the fire out, and we'll make you excited. Woo!
So you're saying that if girls just go for good-looking rich guys, all right?
Well,
I mean,
and it's nothing wrong with that because I am in that category.
Okay,
I'm in that category also,
it's
too.
not all that matters in life, because look, you have the two good-looking people, that Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston, that didn't last. You have
I agree
Dick
with you.
and Jessica Simpson.
Kevin, I agree with you, but I'm talking on the preface. I'm talking about, and once again, in the majority. I'm talking, yeah, it should be that way. I agree with you. But I'm telling you, in majority and in generality, that's the way that is. That's the way that is. You disagree totally?
I can't speak for other guys, but I've always been happy. I've always.
All right, let me ask you this question,
Yeah.
and we've had this discussion before. There's no way in hell that you would marry somebody.
Oh, I'd get married in a heartbeat.
Would you?
Yes.
Now, you could. I am totally shy.
I'm
totally floored.
The heartbeat hasn't happened.
Because, no, I thought you told me that you had some close calls.
Well, I was married in, Mrs. Lazar. She's a very nice woman.
Never happened. Every time we have a party, when we invite people, she doesn't want to come. I don't know why. She never wants to come.
She doesn't like my friends. And believe it or not, as I get older, I don't either.
But so let me hear you right and make sure that I'm not hearing things.
Yeah.
You would marry.
I would marry, if I weren't already married, I would marry again, yes. Yes. I want to marry everybody.
Okay, that's fascinating.
Yes.
I thought that you didn't care. You want to be footloose and fancy-free and never have to worry about any, and I'm...
Well, I was a teenager, but
well, no,
I had to live my life.
Because we had discussions before about this.
Well,
we had discussions before, and you told me that you don't care, you want to live your life and footloose and fancy-free, and,
I want to travel.
Yeah.
I want to, read the paper in the morning.
I'm
not saying I have to be that great at all hours of the day. I mean, I still have to do the crossword puzzle in the morning.
Right.
By myself.
But one thing I can honestly say, to you, that I myself used to feel myself that I wouldn't want to marry, I want kids and all that. Honestly to God, I don't know if I want that anymore.
Really?
I don't know if marriage. Sad. No, it's not sad. Not really, if you think about it. I don't know, the marriage and all that and having kids. Well, yeah, you want to have, I've played with the idea of having kids, and I might have a kid out there that I don't know about. If someone tell me about it, a kid for alimony, for alimony purposes, but I don't know. No one has ever told me or given me a call.
Alimony?
Or alimony, little alimony. But,
marriage alimony.
Alimony. But you always know, like I told you, always do that prenup.
Yeah.
You always make sure, no matter what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. You do that prenuptial agreement no matter what. I don't care how gaga you're over, you protect your butt.
Well,
protect your butt.
I have a prenup with Ms. Lazar.
Yeah.
And if anything goes wrong, she's not getting my bowling trophy collection at all.
She's not.
Yeah, that's she could have the house and the car.
Is that right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
no.
And I've never met this woman. I have never met this woman.
Oh, she's very pretty.
Is she?
You know,
Okay.
you know what Angelina Jolie looks like?
Okay.
She looks just like, only her lips are
You sure it's
thinner.
not Roseanne?
Her lips are thinner.
Roseanne Barr? Or Roseanne Barr?
Roseanne
Okay.
Barr.
All right.
She looks like a good-looking Roseanne Barr.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your word
Except-
for it. Never met the
except
woman.
she-
Never met the woman at all.
Well, she doesn't want to meet any of my friends. She's kind of to her own.
Yeah, well,
she
so,
likes
but getting back
she
to
likes
what,
classical music.
getting back to what I'm saying, Lo, I was like, you asked me this question 3 years ago. I would have said, yeah, I want to be married. Now, I don't know if I want to be married. I don't know really if I want to, because it's me and the dog, and that's it. It's me and the dog. I do what I want. You know, I don't have the coasters. I have my beer bottles around, you know, and drinking up there. And, you know, of course, Boris comes and picks up from behind me. You know, Boris tells me, you need to keep your mansion looking clean. I said, well, yeah, that's what I pay you to do. So, and Boris said, and I scrubbed your bathroom and your towels and your commode. I said, well, that, Boris, I don't want any back talk. That's what you're supposed to do, because I pay you a good salary.
Yeah.
But other than that, when Boris is not there, you know, I mean, I wax the mahogany, and I'm doing fine.
Why don't you get? If you got married,
That's it.
you could fire Boris and not have to pay him anymore.
Right.
And then you'd be an equal partnership with your
Well,
wife.
no, it's
You could live in the house and drink and take
It's
the dog and she could clean it up.
It's me and the dog, and we work together, and we clean stuff up, and we.
I've seen
work
your
on it.
dog do the dishes.
Does he?
He licks them clean. Yeah.
And answers the telephone too. Answers the telephone also too, and goes through all that.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly, no doubt.
But I mean, well, if you're happy with your dog, I guess that's fine. Yeah.
It's nothing like a dog. all jokes aside, it's nothing like a dog. Unconditional love.
Yeah.
There's no way around that.
You should name your
Tell
dog Gertrude or
Gertrude.
something.
That's right. But, you know, I don't know. But then again, who knows? Because when we are in different facets. I mean, when we do things, we come in different moments of our life. We're in different facets. Now, me being in my late 30s, I don't know. You know, I mean, me being in my late 30s, I don't know if it's, you know, if I've passed that time or whatnot. I mean, my dad had me when he was 50.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that old.
Yeah.
Because then you're not in touch with your child. My dad had me when he was 50, and of course there was a big generation gap, big age difference between us. So I don't know, honestly, if I want to be that old. Me being in my late 30s, I'm kind of like knocking at the door there. But the way I see it, well, I don't know. I mean, and I don't know, you know, maybe, because if it hasn't happened yet, maybe it's not going to happen. Then again, who's to know? Who's to say if it doesn't happen?
It's like,
I mean, I've always considered to have an offspring. I mean, and you know, women on the email want me to be their sperm. You know, they want me to go ahead and be the father. They're going to freeze my sperm up and create a baby. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of women out there want me to be their father and create a baby with the sperm. But you know, then again,
Yeah.
you know, they have a wait in line because I don't know that if that's what I want.
I understand you're overdrawn at the sperm bank. It's
Yeah.
weird, yeah. You know, sperm banks are different from, you know, banks you put your money in.
Right.
It's the only bank where you lose interest
Right.
than gain interest.
Well, no, I mean, my sperm gains a lot. No doubt. My sperm gains definitely a lot of interest. No doubt about that. Because there's a lot of sperm for all the women out there if they want a piece of, you know, put it on their ice cream or put it on their cherry pie. You know.
Maybe you should celebrate.
Sperm a la mode.
Maybe you
That
should
works.
celebrate your birthday, you know, finding a girl and falling in love and having children.
No, I see, here we go. I don't need to celebrate. I mean, I celebrate, and I probably end up celebrating in Hooters. I'll probably celebrate in
That's a
Hooters.
good
I'll probably, you know, go out.
A lot of nice girls there.
We'll probably go out and,
are nice
and we'll go out, maybe shoot some pool or do whatever. I don't think it. You know, I've come to the realization that, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it
Yeah.
doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm not going to boo-hoo over it. Now, what do you? What's this
Well,
all
we
about?
got to see what's going on here.
Okay.
I bought you some gifts for
Did
your
you really?
birthday. Yeah.
It's like
It's
the
a happy birthday.
It's like the wise men. And then
I got it all at the at what's this place called? The
the sale?
Express.
Yeah, Express.
Yeah, the Express. You don't have to be gay to shop at this place, you know.
Okay.
The Express.
All right.
So I got you some nice stuff.
What's in the bag of
here.
tricks?
Well, I got you a book. Somebody said you like books.
Right.
You once read at least a couple, I think.
Well,
Here's a Your friend Patricia Cornwell there?
Don't think so. Don't think so.
All right. And
That's more of a, no.
Okay.
No offense, but that, you can
Okay.
you can take that back.
Also got you, I know you like to play cards with your girlfriends.
Right.
So here's some cards.
Ah, seeing eye cards. What? Ah. Got the wrong gender on there, my friend. Got the wrong, you got the wrong
Men
gender.
on them. I
Strike
feel
two.
like-
Strike
like
two. And strike three, you're out.
Also,
The wrong gender. The clapper.
the clapper.
The clap on the clapper.
Yeah. The clapper is good.
So now when you're on the commode, and
Yeah.
you're having the bowel movement, and you fall down,
Yeah.
and you want to turn off the light, you go clap on,
Yeah.
clap on. I'm on the clapper.
Yeah. All right. Also got you a, you talk about sperm and everything. Here's a male fertility test.
Okay.
Here we good.
All right. Well, we got to take a strand of hair out of that. You got a strand of hair out of that, maybe, perhaps?
Also, I got you a movie you might like. It's
Okay, Moonstruck. Cher. Okay.
With Cher. You don't have to be gay to like Cher.
Okay.
You
Well,
know.
I mean, Cher has her good.
Yeah.
I mean, she has a good voice, and
Yeah.
she looks good sometimes. Sometimes she looks bad, even though she's losing hair too, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she won the Oscar for
Did she?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Not a Tony, but an Oscar.
Okay.
You know what the Tonys are?
Tony, Orlando, and Dawn.
No, the Tonys are the Gay Academy Awards.
Oh, okay. I had no idea. I had no idea until you just told me.
Also, I got you, in case you can't get a girlfriend, I got you a blow-up doll.
Did you?
You know, and it's a different type of blow-up doll.
Kevin, I don't want your girlfriend. I don't want your girlfriend, Kevin. Seriously.
It's a different type of blow-up doll. Wait, I think I have it upside down here. And if you get tired, you could count
Okay,
this
count the
over and
sheep.
over
Okay,
again.
all right.
If you get tired of the blow-up doll.
Okay. All right. How many licks does it take to go into an insane click?
You know?
Yeah. How many licks does it take? Okay.
Bah, bah.
Is that like a puppet you're playing with there?
It's a blow-up doll. It's for the lonely man.
All right.
The lonely
Then
farmer,
Kevin,
actually.
Then Kevin, it's all yours. It's all yours, buddy.
So there we go.
Okay, well,
So I hope you enjoy all these gifts.
Thanks for all the gag gifts. I appreciate it.
Gag gifts? I worked very hard by
Gag
these
gifts. Well, at least they give me some playing cards. Get the right gender on there. Get the right gender of women, naked women, not, please. Anyway, we'll have a sequel next week, of course, and we'll talk to you about this, and we'll get back into this topic because it's very interesting, and we might have a female out there that wants me to donate my sperm to her, so she might be on next week, so we're working upon that. We're working upon this woman who's a big fan. They might want me to donate some sperm, so we'll talk with that. It's very, very.
A lucky woman.
I'll tell you what, it's the Geist baby. It's the Geist baby. And I tell you what, that's what it boils down
Yes.
to. So,
Happy birthday, George.
well, thank you. I appreciate that. And this is the Gorgeous George Show. GorgeousGeorgeShow.net. GorgeousGeorgeShow.net. If you want everything, you want the truth, then you comb through that. You get the truth out of that. Okay. We have a little thing with Kay Lazar in there. His little bio.
Yes.
You got a picture of him in Ireland, in this
Yes.
palatial pad in Ireland when he used to live out there, and a picture of him with Gilbert Godfrey
Yes.
on the GorgeousGeorgeShow.net. And of course, the people tell me, who are all those women? Okay, well, those women,
Yeah.
those women that I have pictures with and whatnot, their previous girlfriends previous girlfriends in my past. The Gorgeous George Show, and that's the previous girlfriends we had in the past. And, some of the pictures were in the Las Vegas Wax Museum. Michael Jordan, wax figure of Michael Jordan, and Jodie Foster, wax figure. But the majority of those pictures are real people.
They look pretty waxed.
The majority of those pictures are real people, that's obvious. That's
You
what it
got to
boils
see
down
it
to.
close.